Hello and welcome to another Cultural Foolishness Top of the Top. I am Creed of Exodus Studios, architectsofmars.com, and my co-host is
Nick Jr. No funny, no funny shit right now.
no funny shit. You could
No.
say artist, producer. I mean, you could say what you do so people
Should I
know.
do it how porno style? Um, you know, I'm that nigga when the job need to get done, I get it done.
Okay. That's a true statement. So as you could see, guys, we rocking our Dodgers hats. It is a couple days after the parade, which was actually pretty fun. The last time I experienced anything close to that was when the Bulls was winning championships, and I was very young then, so I couldn't really take advantage of being out in the streets and getting into some mess like we did this week. But it was pretty low key, as far as like the energy of the people was very happy and it wasn't violent. I didn't really see a lot of fights, although apparently there was fights that day.
Was
Yes, people was posting people literally and they died to shit like fucking queuing up like but I was
it
there
was
for the
lit.
peace. I
It was
was there
lit.
for the peace and to see the beautiful LA Dodger fan women that were out, and they were out. They were out pretty heavy.
Looking good, looking good, looking good,
Did you see
looking
you
good.
always see somebody that you fall in love with for 30 minutes. So
You fall in love. I fell in love probably that night or that day 3 times. 3 fucking times.
oh, that's funny. I saw a couple. I got a couple on the videos, which I will be layering those throughout so you guys can see some of the fun from Monday. But
We saw the Mexican Otani.
yes, I will put him up right now because that motherfucker
Juanito.
would. Yeah.
Look. Yeah, look at his Mexican ass. Juanito. Shout out to all my Mexicans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He
No, they
was
was
out
rapping.
there. Yeah, they was definitely rapping. They was having a good time. It was love. When I
Yeah,
saw Juanito, that shit had me rolling. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was
that
just
was
he said
funny. I
I
had to stop.
he said I'm his lost I'm his lost Hispanic brother.
Shohan Otani's no Wantani. That's what it was because it was
Juantani.
Wantani. That's funny. Yeah, we will show Wantani. He will probably be up in the corner right there. Uh, but man, that was just a fun experience. Like I still feel gypped about missing the Cubs World Series parade in 2016 because I had just moved to LA there my whole life. Soon as I moved, them motherfuckers decided to win. I was pissed. I was happy and mad at the same time. Like all the games I done went to seeing them fools lose. Thank God you had
Nah,
fucking tall boy old styles lined up at them games, so your ass was fucking drunk as hell.
but I gotta think about like we went to some shit. Like, all right, we went to the game with Kershaw,
Yes, that was
made
awesome.
history.
That was awesome.
Then I ain't went to I work the other games, the big games at the
Yep.
over at Dodgers.
hmm
Then these
Managed to
niggas,
not get on camera being not a good worker too. Good job for you. Other people couldn't do that apparently, but we're not gonna bring that up again.
hey, all I know, Buddy was a meme, and it was plastered on all the sites that I didn't even had no aware of. My
Oh
homie,
wait, the coworker got it memed.
I, I damn near like I ain't
Oh
gonna cap
shit.
like my one of the homies. He was laughing. He was showing me like, damn, he on this and he on that, and I had no way because I ain't searching nothing. I don't even care.
Right.
I seen it live. I'm literally at the crib, seen it live. I said, damn. I said that ain't gonna look too good when motherfuckers go to work. And I said that shit to myself. To be honest, that shit was so funny. So so yeah, he
Hilarious.
because I mean how he had this hat. He had this hat like he had his, I think he had his hat like this,
Like on
but it
some
was
gang banger shit.
nah, it was just like this. It was like it was just funny because he had his hat like this, like literally like this, and his glasses was like upside down type shit. Yeah, so they was upside down, and that's how he ended up. I think that's I feel like that's how he ended up getting on camera because they was like, look at this silly
Who is this
motherfucker.
weirdo? Mm-mm-mm. Gotta be more smooth at work, people. Come on. You know what you're supposed to be doing. There's
And
ways to
it
be
ain't the
smooth.
fact. It ain't the fact. It wasn't like the weirdo part. It wasn't the fact he was. I'm not even gonna call folks a weirdo, but like, because I barely folks don't even know folks. But it was just not professional, and gotta think better when you at work. People like you can't be outside with your uniform on. If you gonna do that, be
Take the
incognito.
uniform off.
Just
Be
take the uniform
incognito,
off.
right?
Just take the uniform off. It don't like it take 2 seconds to just take that motherfucker off. G. It's like if you ain't got no undershirt, just take your ass home. Like it's like simple as that. Or take your at
Turn it
least.
inside out,
No.
something.
Don't go to where you work at. Like the area you work at, especially if you
Mm.
work at a real good area. Please go up higher. Take your uniform off. Go up higher and go see
Because
what
there'd
the
be plenty of seats up there.
exactly. This you ain't got to go get no seats. You can stand. Just go see what the good people at in the nosebleeds and go have a good time. Cause the nosebleeds be cracking when I go up all the time. When we go up to the parking lots, I notice that the nosebleeds be cracking because there's like the drunker areas.
Yeah. Yeah. I
They
mean,
be
and it's the
lit, boy.
people
They be
who
drunk lit.
the hard working people who don't got $1,000
Yeah, type
for a
shit.
seat, so they
Yeah,
gonna be turned up because they just happy, because I shit last year when I went to a game, me and Dre was sitting up in the nosebleeds and I had a good time. I mean, you could see the whole field. Like
yeah.
if
That's
you going for the game, I feel like
yeah.
that's like a better vantage point. Because
I've
I ain't
been
even
trying to.
gonna lie, the Kershaw game, while it was dope being in that environment, you could only see so much. I mean, we all out, but our seat was cold because we was like right by the
It
pitcher
was the action.
mound
We was right there, but the
and right
action
where
was
you could
yeah.
see it. But if you want to see the outfield plays, we couldn't see that shit. Not really, not like if you was at a higher angle.
Hmm. I mean, it has different aspects to
Yeah,
every seat
yeah.
angle
It's just
view.
like going to a basketball game. If you
I
court
say it all the
side
time.
versus sitting up higher, I mean, both are good experiences,
I
depending
don't, yeah,
on your vibe.
because I get like middle seats over at Lakers game, but I don't also
Hmm.
don't mind if I go by myself. To be honest, single solos type shit, and not like trying to go with nobody unless somebody trying to get the same angle. I don't mind going high. Not crazy high when you like the last
Right,
seat, but
right. That's
like
too much. You feel
when you
like you're
like
gonna fall down.
where the glass is at. Like literally where the
Yeah.
glass is at, like at least the
Hmm.
first or second row where the glass is at type shit. In the
Oh,
angle,
okay.
like in the angle, like that's why at the Bulls Christmas game where Kobe played. Um did Kobe play that game? I think Kobe played Kobe didn't play, Derrick Rose played. Or Derrick Rose didn't play, Kobe play. I don't know the fuck it. It was a while ago.
Hmm.
And the seats were angled. They was in like the third section. And I got them for free, so I can't complain. And it was Christmas.
Right, right.
And I got them last minute. I literally it was the first quarter I was watching the game type shit, right? And I got a motherfucking text. And I do want to go to the block. I'm watching them.
It's on, right,
I'm telling them I'm watching the game. Like, well, shit, I can send you these tickets. You still got time to make it like the next half type shit.
right.
Or I'm like, 'cause it was still the first quarter. So I said, shit, all right, got the tickets. I said, man, all right, I asked my play bro at the time, you want to come because I was with him, and it would be nice. It would be a nice justice Christmas. He was like, for real, like right now, I'm like, you watching the game? I said, nigga, do you want to go? Yes or no? Because we got to go.
Right now.
Yeah, because we all the way out south, and
Oh damn, you had to go all the way from the south
nigga,
side to United.
and it's snowing on the Christmas day.
Nigga. And y'all made it for the second half?
We made it.
Damn, good job. Who was
We made
driving?
it.
You?
We
I assume that immediately because I done been in the car with you. Your ass be looking sleep to the motherfucker like
my mama dipping. This nigga up. I'm scared. Oh my god, what the fuck? Is this nigga up?
if it
Is this
wasn't
nigga
for my
sleep?
boy Kwame that I, was in college with, and I basically he remind me a lot of you in that regard as far as like high functioning pothead. Like this nigga was at DePaul 4.0 grade point average, hot in a bitch. It really didn't make any sense. And like I would joke sometimes, like when he was driving high, it seemed like he was a better driver than when he wasn't high. Cause he would be like every react, he just like, oh, this fool acting stupid. Boom. All right. But it was so relaxed because it wasn't
Yeah,
like no panic. It was just like, oh, this motherfucker tripping. Let me do this.
smooth.
Hit this U turn, hit this 3 point turn right quick, like regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that with you. You're definitely a good driver. I didn't feel scared. The first time, maybe a little bit.
I ain't trying to crash my car, and I ain't trying to kill us. That's my two angles. And I ain't look. I ain't. I'm not trying to have nothing happen. So therefore, I just yeah. My whole thing is with driving is the other people that around me, 'cause they can't
Right,
drive.
right. You have to be a defensive driver. You have to like watch what other people are doing. That's the main thing I got taught when I was learning to drive. You know what you're gonna do, but you gotta always be looking at these other niggas because
Like
they be
yesterday,
doing the most.
like yesterday.
Hmm.
Um, I'm leaving from work. I'm on Figaro. I'm on Fig, and I'm finna fucking leave. And the white man was on the sign, but then the hand came up. But I seen it was like I was like walking toward. I'm like passing the museum, and
Hmm.
I could see this shit. So I'm trying to get to trying to beat this shit type shit. So by the time it was like countdown, it was like going to like 11, 10. When it gets to that, it just shows the hand type shit when it gets like lower.
Hmm.
So it's still a red, red light. So I still got time to, because the only thing that's green is the other lane to make a left to get in the lane as I'm crossing. So
Hmm.
it's like, I don't know, 6 cars and shit. And I'm patient. I'm not, they can't drive because it's a red light. I know. I'm just waiting on these cars to drive by. Do why? When I get to Fleming's, I'm finna cross over. This nigga with a bike. He'll pull it up. And he almost hit me because he was in a rush. Because, you have the right of way for the right side, whatever the goofy ass shit is. But you can't hit no fucking bystander either, nigga. Like, if you see motherfuckers right there, you
You
can't
gotta
just,
stop.
yeah, you gotta
Pedestrians
stop. You
have the
gotta,
right of way every time.
I'm damn near a walking yield sign, bitch. Like, okay. So he said, you fucking dumbass. I said, you goofy bitch. I said, hey, go get your ass whooped. I'll knock your ass off that damn bike. And I'm on the phone with my sister. And she laughing. And she was like, you just like me. I said, man, no, that goofy ass nigga. He saw me right there. His ass gonna say some goofy ass shit. And I said what I said is goofy ass. Like all that
he
shit,
he
that
was
bitch
on a
rolling.
motorcycle
He
or
was
a
on a
pedal bike?
motorcycle.
A
I
motorcycle, okay.
what's he on a motorcycle?
Or was it just an
That
electric
bitch
bike?
like a
Because they be
scooter.
having
That
them
bitch
big ass.
nah.
Oh, it was a scooter.
That bitch like the one of them sit down joints. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what it looked like. Yeah, but he was, you know, and he had the helmet, so that was good. Whatever. So, but still, like nigga, you saw me walking, and you
You
see,
have to stop.
you have
But
to
they
slow
bike
your ass
for
down.
some reason bikes. I'm no motorcycles and like regular pedal bikes. They act like the rules of the road don't fully apply to them, and the shit is weird because I'll be seeing a bunch of accidents happen. And one of my biggest pet peeves, and I'll get back to the game shit. Um, the niggas that be riding those stand-up scooters on the sidewalk be about to hit you. I'll be like, man, I'll just put my arm out one day and just start clotheslining niggas. I'm so tired of that shit.
That day, you better be ready to fight or have a gun, boy.
Trust me, they better be ready to fight because if one of them motherfuckers
Oh,
hit
you,
me, then it's gonna be a fucking problem.
yeah,
A whole
man.
entire problem. Fuck that. But back to the parade fun before we switch subjects. It was so many people down there. Like
When you
I
want to know my
and
experience?
hmm,
I get onto the motherfucking seven stop. I get off the
hmm.
fucking train. I get to walking. I'm like, this shit gonna be smooth. I get to walking. I get one flight, the motherfucking escalator. I said, all right, boy, I saw 1,000 people on them stairs, G. Folks, well, it was to the point where niggas was climbing off the stairs to climbing on the banister and
Yep,
other
yep.
shit. And I'm like, oh, that shit ain't safe. I said, I do not want to see nobody die, for. And then I ain't trying to die because it takes one wrong move,
You fucked up.
one goofy nigga to be in his egotistic ways and try to fight on some stairs.
Hmm.
And it
And
got
then it's a
kids.
whole that
It's
it
it
was
was
babies. They had they
boy.
and like
Somebody had a stroller holding a stroller high in the air. I said, bro, it
like
was
y'all niggas is
bro,
tripping.
it was kids. It was impatient ass women. It
Hmm.
was
Stupid
older
ass
ladies. It
dudes.
was older ladies. It was drunk ass dudes. It
Vendors
was no,
standing in the
cause
middle of
you
everybody and
gotta
you
think
in the
of
way. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
you gotta think of all the pregame motherfuckers too that was on the train
Oh yeah,
with
that was
me.
already lit.
So nigga, I'm literally, geez, my whole time, like I said, I'm glad I had the shorts I had because they had zippers, right? So my whole time is like, man, I ain't trying to have one of you niggas trying to get into my motherfucking pockets because it's like one of them
It's ripe for
situations,
that type of shit.
yeah,
That's
type shit.
like,
You can
yeah, I
pickpocket
was
easy.
definitely watching my shit heavy.
Like you can pickpocket easy in them type of situations because you tight and you pack like sardines.
So you
So,
already like, person bump into you, like whatever, everybody bumping into me right now.
motherfucker passing me by. I said, damn, I'm trying to get through just like your ass. I said, slow the fuck down. I was telling people that I was like, man, I want to try to be on that, and I want to like try to say in an angry way, but I was like, hey, y'all slow down. Like, what y'all on? Like I'm trying to go the same way. And it's like
We all
females.
going to the same place.
Yeah, and it's the females trying to just trying to bar us through. I'm like, and I ain't finna push no woman. So like now no fucking stairs and no stupid shit like that because it was a situation in Chicago. And I'm not gonna say how the situation. I mean, where the situation was at, but people was on some stairs. People panicked, and it became the worst situation ever. And I'm not trying to have that type of shit outside on them type of stairs where niggas can bash their head, get
Stamp or
stamp,
trampeded
yeah,
on,
trampede,
yeah,
stamp,
all
yeah,
that.
where you can't breathe and niggas on their necks.
Trampled, yeah.
That shit would have been all bad, G. That shit would have been all
Yeah, that
bad,
would have been
man.
horrible, especially right there. I mean, the what you was referring to, I know what it is, the E2 incident. Was you there that night or you was supposed to go or what happened?
To E2,
Yeah.
I was a kid,
Oh, how long ago was that? It was what, 2000?
man. Okay, funny story about E2. At that time, my auntie was dating the owner of E2,
Oh, okay.
so I was like always kick with him and the family. That's cool as
You
shit.
said your auntie,
Mm-hmm.
not the one that live out here now, right?
No, she live in the West Coast,
Oh,
but
okay. Because Nick got some pretty women in his family.
shut up, bitch. Um, And then I mean they grown, but get
But
your ass
still,
slapped.
but still, but
Yeah.
still.
I'll fight over my babies. Um so
No,
what was
I
I
gotta
talking
fuck
about?
with you.
What was I
Uh,
talking
the E2 thing.
Oh yeah, so my auntie was, dating him at the same time. So around that time in my universe, this shit was kind of like weird. Um, because I think honestly, I think either they broken up before it or like they was breaking up like around the time it happened.
Oh, so she wasn't there.
Nah,
That's good.
but a a lot, around that
People that y'all
time.
know.
Well, I was a shorty. I was going to, their cribs with my auntie. We would have they had dinners, holiday dinners. It was all love. It was fun,
Hmm.
man. Like it was fun. Family was real cool. And my grandmother, the walkway was so sad because my grandmother is um a decorator, and she's an interior decorator.
Hmm.
So she got hired to do the hallway of the stairs
Of E2.
of E2. So
Oh.
that design was fucking there that she did in that fucking same hallway
Oh, so that was all on the news.
type
And it wasn't for no
shit.
good reason.
Yeah, type shit. And I don't think they really showed the hallway like that, but I know she did because she got hired. I know she hired her to do that. And that shit was like, an airy thing for me as a shorty.
Mm,
I was like, damn, that's crazy. It's ironic that my nana got hired because her daughter, ex-boyfriend, like already knew my nana's work because my nana,
mm,
did shit at the crib.
mm.
Like took a lot of well, my grandma cold, did kitchens, man. She's still doing shit in her
No, you
70s.
showed me some of the pictures of her house. It looks amazing. So no, she
Yeah, she's
definitely
still doing
talented.
shit. She going crazy. So yeah, that was like a very ironic, you know, time.
Right, just being connected to that shit in a not like direct way, but kind of a direct way. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
pretty crazy.
when I got to the train station, I went up the stairs. I instantly flashed like, and I would go
Right.
upstairs. And it's crazy because the more I got up the stairs, the more that people got off trains and would come behind me. So when I
So
look
then
by,
it's like you just smashed in front and back.
I look
And those
behind me.
stairs are very steep too.
Yeah, yeah, they are. And I look behind me, and I was like, I can't even be like, excuse me, and trickle my way back down because it didn't make sense. Because if I
Right.
trickle my way back down, it's gonna take another
You gotta go
45 minutes to go
through
back up.
all them people, right? So yeah, that's crazy.
But it was one
But
chick. She was like, "I might be feeling like I'm finna have a panic attack. I'm finna have a panic attack."
yeah, it
Oh
was a couple of those people, and
my.
I was like, what
I
did
said,
you think
"Hey,
this was gonna be? It's gonna be a whole bunch of people here,
I
goofball.
told Shorty, I said, hey, Shorty, calm that shit down because I'm claustrophobic and I don't need you to be having no type of panic attacks. That's gonna fuck
That's
me
making
up."
your shit worse, right?
Yeah, like bitch, I got anxiety, all that shit. I'm over here doing breath exercise and everything, and this motherfucking shit packed in. I'm worrying about my pockets not being tampered with, and niggas getting upstairs safe. You feel me? Not
And
trying
we
to.
was trying to link, and it was that we couldn't even really connect until after the team had went through because you couldn't
Everybody, it
move.
was
It
too
was
stuck.
no
There was no
no
movement.
movement, no movement. And it like where I was, it was like somebody with a little baby and then a baby crying and they trying to get through all the people. It was like, you know damn well that that wasn't a good look to bring no little baby to this
You know
now
they gonna
because
bring
they
the
ain't gonna
baby out.
remember it. it ain't gonna remember it, so it ain't for their benefit. It's because you couldn't find a babysitter.
It's for their
But
memory. It's for when they're like, man, like, damn,
oh, the baby was with me
the
with
baby
this,
was there,
because
and they
right.
took the pictures. It's like, oh,
And
this
then
this was you when you
this
was
was
a
day
baby.
one, right? But it
I'm
was
a
cool
day one.
seeing the
Yeah,
players. It was cool seeing the players. Like the spot that I was in, I definitely was able to see them good. They was lit. They was up on that bus drinking already and shit. I
yeah,
wish we could
yeah,
have
they
went
was
to the
drunk.
stadium though. I saw Tiny actually speak in English a little bit.
That nigga can speak English.
I know he can, and that's what I keep saying. He just don't want to look crazy speaking this super broken English on TV
This
every time
shit,
he on TV.
this shit
Like that's
entertainment, man.
that's I'm pretty sure that's his point of view. Maybe in the next, I mean, he been in here. I mean, when did he start playing at the Angels in like 2017,
Yeah,
2018? So he almost 10 years in the clip, being in LA and being in America playing baseball. So clearly the motherfucker, I mean, you see him in the dugout talking to people, and they don't have a translator for everything, like he could speak English. He just don't want to look like an immigrant with bad English, probably. But
yeah.
hopefully in a year or two he'll go ahead. Just, although he probably just keeping his guys employed because them interpreters probably make so much money and they don't even have to interpret that much because he really can speak English. But it was cool. The whole experience as a whole was fun. Got hella great footage, hella great pictures. So it was fun, especially for me, just as a content creator. It was nice just being in that environment, and a lot of times when this crowds is crazy like that, my ass stay away on purpose. So that was very different experience for me
Yeah, I was
personally, but
hoping
it
I
was
come
fun.
across my beautiful midget baby, but that ain't happening.
Well, whatever little person that you want to get with, they ain't gonna like you calling them midgets. So you gotta
You right,
chill
you
with
right.
that.
Outside, yeah. Damn, that is rude. I'm sorry, y'all. That was very disrespectful. I take accountability.
That is not the word that we use.
My
We
little
don't do
baby,
that.
my little
Yeah, you could
baby,
say that. That sounds
my little
nice.
baby, my little
But
baby.
I kind of want to switch gears a little bit. This week was also elections on the 4th. Um it was a big shift in the country, but it's not a shift that isn't expected whenever it's a group in power. Typically, the lower tier roles end up going to the group that's not in power because now it's a knee jerk reaction to the stuff that the group in power is doing, which right now is the Republicans. I'm not a party supporter at all. I think the government as a whole is pretty much trash, and I don't trust Democrats or Republicans because they just have tactics that are different, but with the same outcome to me. And a lot of people, if you're educated and actually looking at things objectively, because I think as a society, we get into this versus thing. Like my group is better than yours, my religion better than yours. And it's like all this stuff can coexist with each other if we're all trying to do the right thing for people as a whole. But it's a lot of not good motives to why people do things in government. Like, what do you think? Because you work with voting, like the what do they call it?
Canvassing.
Electric, yeah, the canvassing, all that type of stuff. Man, you probably got a deeper insight than even me just talking to people about it. Like, what was some of the things you experienced? And this wasn't this year, this was like last year, but like what
Last
was some
year,
of the stuff that you experienced in that
what as far as what?
process?
Like
Just like the way people reacted to you wanting to talk to them about,
they
you know,
pick they iffy about this. They don't like. it's a real touchy subject to anybody. Politics, they act like they don't want to talk about it, but they really want to talk about it. They don't even know what the fuck they be voting for. Half the
That's the
time,
problem.
they get all their news comes from Facebook and CNN,
And Fox
and Fox
News,
News,
and that ain't
or
telling you nothing because
or
all of those are
MSN
biased.
or MSNBC,
Hmm.
and one person don't like one person like the president, one other company don't like the president. So it's like one's gonna give you this, and one's gonna give you that, and one's gonna give you bullshit, and the other one's gonna give you bullshit just to be. So I really don't care no more. It just I have no control. Um, I literally have no control over anything but myself right now,
Yep.
and I have to focus and discipline myself to maintain, in order to obtain. It's just it is what it is right now. We dealing with crazy times. These niggas is in control, and we're out of control. It just is what it is, and
The,
that's how I look
well,
at things like that.
the problem is it's it's been this illusion of control for a very long time. We haven't had control over anything with the government probably for over 100 years, if not more. Because
Yeah,
like,
but
um,
that's not me telling not people to not fight either. So at the same
no,
time,
no.
it's like to be rebellious is to act upon, the situation, but it's cool. But how um statistics here we gonna be
Strategic.
here we gonna be fucking up words again. Strategically, how are we gonna do this shit in the right way to make it make sense, where we gonna really see some results. Um,
Well, I think the main thing is this two-party system clearly does not work. Both sides are doing the exact same things differently. It's the same outcomes, and that's the thing that I think people get so riled up like, oh, if you're a Republican, you this, oh, if you're a Democrat, you this. The people who really in control don't even give a fuck about parties. They
uh,
just pay them to do what they want them to do, and it don't matter if they're a Democrat or Republican. And unfortunately, all public servants, for the most part, come from middle class to poor backgrounds. So it's easy to manipulate somebody who not rich with money. Like even if somebody come into the game like I'm gonna do this for everybody, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna make sure all the people are good. And somebody throwing $1 million upside your head every week, eventually you gonna fold. It will really take like say for example, Donald Trump was more of a fair thinking person. It will be so hard for the lobbyist people to get him to do shit because he's rich already. Like he don't need your money, but the fact that his goals are wrapped around maintaining wealth in a to the point where poor people, middle class people don't matter. They just trying to protect the
but that's
people
the
in that
fucked up
one
part.
percent.
That's the fucked up part because he don't need the money, but he wants to
But he still be
control.
on bullshit,
He
right?
wants to control people money. This is a game like Monopoly. Like, bitch.
Honestly, that's the thing. Like the people that are in the elite roles in this world literally treat the planet like a big ass monopoly board, and we just some little ants walking across the board at damn Baltic Avenue and all the other ones that didn't
Mm-hmm.
cost that much to buy. And don't bring your ass to Park Avenue and all of that shit
Get your
because
ass
they got
taxed.
guards. They got guards to keep you
You
from getting
got
into that
guards. You
shit.
got to take it. You get taxed. You land in that bitch.
But yeah, this whole situation, as you could tell, I'm not trying to say one is better than the other. Like a lot of Democrats won, knee jerk reaction to a lot of the stuff that Trump is doing. That's pretty much point blank, what's happening with that. Just like when Obama was president, a lot of Republicans was winning the Senate and the House and mayor races and governor races all over the country because it was this knee jerk reaction to a black president. Honestly, I still stand on that. Now, was he doing a bunch of stuff for us? I don't really think so. I think that in his defense, him being the first black president, it was almost expected that he was going to be biased towards black people. So he had to literally not do nothing for us for them not to bring that up. And that was really why, just saying with Kamala, well, last election, she was like, I'm not doing anything exclusively for black people, which that would have won you the black vote if you had stood on anything that was for us. But you
She
so
was.
trying to straddle the middle. No, she was directly asked questions like, what would you do for the black community? And she literally was like, no, I'm going to be fair to all the American people, blah, blah, basically deflecting from that question when we do need help, as a society, because the whole structure of the way this country is set up was to keep us in a fucked up situation. Like when you get over that hump, you done really did something amazing because all these other groups got like a 50-yard, 100-yard head start on you, and we still be succeeding. It's just not as many because you do have a lot of obstacles that have to be overcome, but they can be overcome. It's just make the game, everybody else shit set on rookie mode and our shit set on all star, all pro, whatever game you want to reference, Madden, Live, 2K, whatever, it's frustrating. And I think my biggest frustration is the way that we so divided. And if, as a whole, in terms of economic class, if we got on the same page, not black, not white, not Asian, economic class, because it's really rich versus poor. That's why the rich people keep us fighting with each other so we won't look up and see who actually running shit and focus on the real problem. But they keep us focusing on a person that's trans or this and all these other things that don't even matter. So, and both parties do it in different ways because Republicans anti, Democrats super pro, those communities. But then on the back end, you lose a lot of conservative people. And then on the Republican side, they lose a lot of people that might have voted Republican, but they don't agree with their views on how they treat people. So the whole thing is just a tug of war to go nowhere. And we really, as a society, American society, we need to make a true third option that actually gets support. And that's the only way we gonna have any type of leverage.
Man, fuck them niggas. That's how we gonna end that.
I mean, ultimately, it is that, you really just gotta look out for yourself, do the best you can for yourself and your family, and hope things, fall into place as best they can. It just sucks when it's so many atrocities and wrong things happening in the world, and you do want to have an effect on that. You do want to stop bad things from happening, but then you are indirectly supporting these things by being a taxpayer in America or whatever country that you live in that supports things that's against humanity, not
Mm.
a political stance, but against humanity. Like the stuff that's happening in Africa and the Sudan, absolutely horrible, politically motivated. The stuff that's happening in
Jamaica
Palestine.
or Palestine.
Well, Jamaica was a hurricane, but
Just the,
even with that, well, actually, we could back that up because Jamaica do have beef with America right now because they were basically making it very, very hard for Jamaicans to come to America but it's super easy
Easy
for
for
us to
us to go over
go
there.
to
Yeah.
Jamaica. So they changed some stuff. I'm glad that got in there before I had to do a visa and all this extra shit because all I needed was my passport when I went. And that's how it's
So
been.
that
But
they
they
change
make
it.
it super. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You need a visa.
Oh
So you
fuck.
got to apply for a visa. So now the cost of going there is gonna tack on a couple more $100 that don't have nothing to do with anything that you're gonna do in the country. And I don't blame them. Like they created, this country created a situation where a place that's close to us should be an ally has allied with our enemies because you're not respecting them. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, this little country with a whole bunch of niggas. Who cares about them? We gonna do whatever we want. And they was like, all right, got you. We gonna get with BRICS, which is Russia, China, a couple other countries in Africa, and we gonna rock out with them, and we gonna get support from them. And they got money, they got bombs, they got support. So
Hmm.
that's the thing. Like when you create these like unfair scenarios, what do you expect the country to do?
Yeah.
So I don't blame them. That's what they're supposed to do. And going down there and meeting all them people, some of the most beautiful, hardworking, dope people that you could ever meet are in Jamaica. And they like the things that's going on there is so bogus. Like most of the beaches in Jamaica are owned by Britain, whole bunch of different companies with resorts. Like I think it might be one beach in Jamaica that's public for the people of Jamaica. Out of all them beaches on them islands, one, maybe one or two. And that's absurd. That's like, what are we talking about? But as a whole, the politics and all that shit, man, like support what I guess works best for you, but have common sense though, because none of these people are really doing anything for you for real. Like if you get into this whole this group is this way and this group, you already lost because you playing teams and you really should be going by what are they doing for us. Like I do respect the black people who hold Democratic Party accountable. They have had pretty much a run where black people was blindly just supporting because it was a Democrat, and that ain't helping us either. So while I know it's a lot of people like, oh, they coons, they this, while some are, and some are trying to be white and they got some other issues, it's a lot that's just a free thinking person. Like, this isn't working. So let me see what this is. The problem is the alternative isn't better until we come out with an option that's really for us as a people, that really support what we need as a people and not what a bunch of rich people is paying politicians to do. So that's my soapbox session for the day, I guess. You got anything you want to add?
Mm. All right. Uh, Bulls keep winning.
Yes.
Bears keep winning.
Hmm.
Cuz have a good off season. Make some good choices.
Because they right there. They could be in the mix next year easily.
Yeah.
They was in the
Sox,
mix this year.
figure it the fuck out.
They need to get sold. I don't think they're gonna be shit. The Bulls are the Bulls are surprising. I'm very impressed with what they're doing, but they can only go so far
They
with the
was good last
ownership,
year.
though.
They was doing good last year. I ain't gonna lie. Like Booch made a great comeback when it comes to improving, as you could tell by the numbers
Hmm.
with the double doubles he been having. It's only been 7 games been played, 6 games been played, but whole time it's like it don't matter.
Yeah, I thought we was gonna lose last night. I ain't gonna hold you. And then Bulls came back. They
That
own
was a
it.
good ass game. I'm like, damn, they
Hmm.
beat Philly. I said, oh shit,
And Philly been balling too.
they
They got
focus.
that nice rookie, VJ Edgecombe. Embiid has been able to play limited but very effective for the time that he is in the game. So that was a good win. I'll take that loss versus the Knicks because I knew that was gonna happen any damn way
Yeah,
because
type
they
shit.
weren't beating them two times. I no,
I was like,
not
okay,
back to
because
back.
if the Bulls would have beat them again, I'm like, oh y'all on some different shit.
Oh yeah, if they had to beat them two times in a row, and that would have been like, we talking about 95, 96 levels. Shit, what is y'all on? But they don't got that anchor player. They playing like by
They don't
committee,
really
which
need to.
then honestly, when you look at who went to the finals, while OKC and Indiana have a quote unquote star player, most they had a lot of dudes contributing. It wasn't like everything was on Shea or everything was on Halliburton. So the Bulls are kind of in this space where their team is kind of built similar to those teams. They
The
just need that one nigga. If they had that
Bulls,
one guy,
the Bulls can legitimately right now can like the way niggas playing. I say three superstars. I said laughing jokingly, but the only reason why I said that because Giddy playing really good.
he's playing very good. Now I'm
Boozelis,
starting to see why they made that trade. Buzelis is can be a star. I
Boozelis can
think.
be a star,
Hmm.
and Vooch is definitely improving. Vooch is they when they got his ass from Magic, that's what they got Vooch. They wanted Vooch for. They wanted him for the rebounds, the points.
And he can spread the floor because he can shoot the three and he good in the post. So they they gonna be all right. I think the Bulls are gonna be all right.
Hmm.
Definitely
They
excited
just
just seeing
do
them
need a
not be
superstar.
shitty. They need one person.
I think they're gonna get Ja.
I
Man,
keep feeling like that
Ja
may
look
happen, but
Celtics.
I don't.
They said
He ain't a good fit
Celtics.
for the Celtics
They
at
say
all.
Celtics trade rumor for Celtics. Because Tatum is out.
Right.
So they trying to put him with. But then Howard Tatum him and Brown be when they on the
Because they
floor
all
together.
need the ball.
Yeah.
And John not a good distribution point guard. He's
Ja
a
not dunk.
scoring point guard.
Ja don't want to dunk no more. I haven't been watching none of his games like that this season, but he don't want to dunk like that no more. He said that too. So
Well,
y'all
that
was
was what how he's getting hurt all the damn time.
you see y'all ain't gonna throw him no oops.
Hmm.
So in the break,
I think
I'm
he's
not actually gonna
talented,
watch.
but I don't know. His character just really
He could hoop.
rubs
His
me the wrong way.
last game I seen him play was like probably a couple of days. He scored 23 points.
Yeah, and off bullshit. He wasn't even playing like at a level that we know he could play, and he just threw up 23 off nothing. So
Mm.
I don't know, man. The Bulls gonna get their shit together. They definitely playing strong right now. So, we'll end on a less serious note with the little Bulls update. But yeah, this was a culture foolishness, top of the top. I am Creed of Exodus Studios, architectsmars.com. My co-host is.
We got us a ring, people. We got us we got us
Help us
ring.
get the YouTube ring. Like, subscribe, share. That's what we need
We
y'all
need
to
that
do.
plaque. We need that
We
look.
need
We
one of
need
them
that,
plaques.
you know,
So
YouTube
help 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 some brothers out.
so
Help
I can
some
take a
brothers
picture
out.
like this. Fuck you talking about? I'll put
Yeah,
or I can have a little little baby and put it on my little baby boot like a nightstand.
that's on that note,
So I'm
guys, we
Nick
will.
Jr. and I'm finna you know what? I ain't gonna do. I ain't. You know what? I'm off the baby mamas. I'm off the baby mamas. Damn, I don't even know. I ain't got nothing for y'all today, y'all.
We'll get them next time.
Yeah, man, I ain't got nothing.
I'm surprised, man. You the wordsmith. You should have had a little slick rhyme for us, man. What's going on? What's going on? But On that note, I will
If
let
she ain't, if she tell you she ain't sucking no dick, she a lying ass chick. There we go.
I might cut that out. Uh,
No, you can't cut that out.
you wow. I will let this be the end right here because you starting to
I
go off
was
the rails a little bit. It's cool though.
no, no. I'm just, I don't know. Yeah, my name is Nick Jr. and I'm here to please your baby mom.
And there you go. Back to that. And on that note, peace, peace, everybody.